What's up, everybody? It's the homie True Teller, the street reporter. Remember, keep the donations to yourself. It's hard out here. You don't got no time to be sending me your baby money for support. You want to support me, you hit the like button. When you do that, it make my videos grow. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let's get right into it. The reason why I think FBG Cash and FBG Duck been backdoored. Now, a lot of people been speaking about the backdoor. I never thought that they were backdoored by their friends, their homies. I thought the internet kind of put that out and ran with it. And we studied everything. We seen Cash with money. We say, oh, that was a hit. We seen Dutchy with money. We say, oh, he stole Duck money and shit like that. That was the internet putting their own narrative together and shit like that. But I'm not gonna lie. I do believe Cash and Duck death was backdoorish. It seems very similar too, even though Duck, all his accomplices, the people who was behind his death allegedly has been arrested. Even the person who they say dropped his low, who backdoored him, a guy by the name of TGF Teasy. I can believe that though, as crazy as it sounds. I'm not saying that, he did that, but as far as the backdoor, Duck famous, he downtown. Everybody know him. Millions of people know him. He don't know how none of them people look. So I can believe he had his location dropped and he didn't even know it. He just chilling, standing, not even knowing death around the corner, which is crazy as hell. But a lot of people don't know him and Cash death was very, very fucking similar, in my opinion. As crazy as it sounds, they both lost their life in an area that wasn't 63rd and St. Lawrence, where the ops would be riding around looking for them. They were in different areas. Cash wasn't around his house. Duck was downtown. The fact that they were killed in different areas, that's similar. Another thing that I found crazy was they were both ambushed. This wasn't a fight. This wasn't an argument that got out of hand and somebody got shot. This was those guys chilling and somebody just popped out a cut or rolled past in the car and got to blinking and shit like that. That's another thing that threw me off. Those are similar. That's kind of like the same way Duck died, in a different area being ambushed. Another thing was they were shot a lot of times. Duck was shot a lot of times. FBG Cash was shot a lot of times. Like, a lot of people don't know that. Cash wasn't just shot 1-2 times. He was shot a lot of times. It's people on the internet who said that they lived on that block where Cash was shot at, and some people claim that they seen a black guy with dreads kind of standing over Cash shooting him and shit like that. A person who lived in an apartment like what Cash was laying at, it's a person in the apartment said she seen that shit. As crazy as that sounds. So that's another thing. They both were shot a lot of times. Like, this wasn't an accident or some shit that just happened. It seemed like a motherfucker was trying to get them out the way by shooting them that many times. You see, that's three things that's similar. Another thing that I found was, wow, I say a 4 for 4. This shit like a Wendy's, man. This shit like a Wendy's meal. This shit a 4 for 4. In both cases, after they shot, the people they was looking for, they turned the gun on their girls. Like, Duck girl was shot multiple times in her hand. Cash girl was shot multiple times. So both of the ladies were shot. Both of them survived. Both of the men were killed. That's why I say Duck and Cash case is very, very similar. Now, I'm not trying to link it and say people had something to do with it. I'm not trying to link his case to O-Block or anything like that. I'm just saying those cases are very similar. The feds picked up Duck case. It was rumors that the feds picked up Cash case. I asked Young, Cash brother, if that was true, and he didn't really want to speak on that. So I couldn't just throw it in the garbage or anything like that and say it didn't happen. But I noticed that Cash and Duck, their deaths was very horrible. They were shot Al Capone style, multiple bullet wounds in their body, gun turned on their girls. They were ambushed and shot in different areas. That lead me to believe they were backdoored. I think Cash was backdoored. I don't think he was backdoored by maybe somebody we might know. I think he was backdoored by maybe somebody in that neighborhood, maybe a neighbor, maybe somebody riding past might have seen Cash and say, hey, he be over here, bro, and made that call. Like, hey, he over here right now, bro. Look, he right here. Come, y'all hurry up, come on. That's what I believe happened, because Cash lost his life early in the morning. I ain't saying you can't be out early in the morning and ain't sliding early in the morning, but the fact that it was drillers out here looking for somebody to kill at 5 in the morning, I find very suspicious. I believe somebody made a call, knew Cash was there, and he lost his life. I believe Cash and Duck both was backdoored. And I wouldn't be surprised if we find out about Cash killer in a while, because with the feds looking into Duck, I'm pretty sure Cash, name has came up. Now, I'm not saying they looked into his case, but I'm pretty sure you doing your homework on FBG Duck and then one of his friends get killed while you're doing your homework on this case. I'm pretty sure Cash name that came up, in my opinion. But I wanted to tell y'all, I found that very wild. that things like that happen, man. Lost his life. We also seen like with Melly when not Melly with Get Right. Get Right walked out of the store. He was shot and killed, and plus a worker who worked at the store, just an innocent person that was there. Another person they put the gun on and fired at. So that's why I say, you know, Get Right death was kind of similar to Duck and Cash death too. Not saying it's the same shit, the same people, but you know, if you with somebody while it's beefing, motherfucker gonna try to get you out the way too. They don't give a fuck if you a woman, a bitch, a kid, Santa Claus, whoever the fuck. If you with that nigga, they aiming for you going to. I find it very crazy. But subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like button. I wanted to bring that to your attention because a lot of people ask me about that. As of right now, FBG Cash case is still cold. No suspects. Nobody has been arrested in his murder. I'm not sure if it's going to be solved, but I just feel like with the feds watching Duck, Cash case is going to be solved. I want to ask y'all a question. I want y'all to keep it honest with me. After hearing all this information about their death, do you agree with me that Cash and Duck death is eerie fucking similar? Or if you think it's just a coincidence, let me know. I'd love to know what y'all think. Leave a comment. It's the homie True.